The Formula One world is rarely silent. Even in the early hours before engines roar to life and fans fill the stands, there's a hum of anticipation that never truly fades. The paddock is usually alive with the sound of mechanics, the chatter of engineers, and the distant echo of media crews preparing for the day ahead. But on July 11, 2025, an eerie quiet swept through the sport. It was a silence that felt unnatural, as if the entire racing world was holding its breath waiting for something monumental to happen. It started with a single clinical press release from Red Bull GmbH. Christian Horner, the face of Red Bull Racing for 2 decades, was out, effective immediately. There were no rumors, no leaks, just a sudden official confirmation that sent shockwaves through the paddock. The news hit like a thunderclap, leaving fans, journalists, and teams in stunned disbelief. Social media exploded with speculation and television screens replayed the announcement on a loop. For 20 years, Horner had been the architect of Red Bull's rise, a charismatic leader, a master strategist, and the team's fiercest defender. He was the driving force behind countless victories and 4 consecutive world championships. The idea of a Red Bull pit wall without Horner was unthinkable. Phones rang non-stop, journalists scrambled for answers. Why now? Why mid-season? Theories swirled, but facts were scarce. The official statement was vague, thanking Horner for his contributions and hinting at a new direction. There were no details, no explanations, just a sense that something fundamental had changed. The absence of a direct quote from Horner only deepened the mystery. His silence spoke volumes, fueling rumors and uncertainty. As the hours passed, shock gave way to a sense of profound loss. The Red Bull garage felt emptier, the energy subdued, as if the heart of the team had suddenly stopped beating. Horner wasn't just a team principal, he was a central character in F1's ongoing drama. His presence was magnetic, his influence undeniable, shaping the sport both on and off the track. His rivalries, his passion, his belief in his drivers, he was woven into the fabric of the sport. Every controversy, every triumph, every setback had his fingerprints on it. To some, he was a villain, a master manipulator who thrived on mind games and controversy. To others, a revered leader. His supporters saw him as the visionary who transformed Red Bull into a racing powerhouse. The announcement felt seismic. A pillar of modern Formula One had fallen. The sport itself seemed to tremble, as if unsure how to move forward without him. Then, the video surfaced and spread like wildfire. First among insiders, then across the world. Within hours, every corner of the Formula One community was buzzing, and gripped by disbelief. Grainy, filmed from the back of a crowded room, it showed Christian Horner saying goodbye to his team at Milton Keynes. The footage was raw, unfiltered, and deeply personal, capturing a moment no one outside the team was ever meant to see. Horner, usually composed, was visibly emotional. His voice cracked as he addressed the people he'd led for 2 decades. The weight of the moment was written across his face, and for once, the ever-confident team principal seemed vulnerable. "This team has been my life. We built this together, win by win. You are the best in the world. Never forget that." His words echoed through the room, a mixture of pride and heartbreak, as he looked each team member in the eye. He spoke of the early struggles, the first win with Sebastian, the highs and lows, and the spirit that defined Red Bull. Memories of late nights, impossible comebacks, and the relentless pursuit of victory filled the air. "Look after each other, and for God's sake, go win back that championship." The room erupted in bittersweet laughter, a reminder of the fierce rivalry that had driven them for years. The room responded with tearful laughter and applause, a final flash of Horner's fighting spirit. In that moment, the team was united. To grasp the impact of Horner's exit, you have to understand what he built. Red Bull was once dismissed as a marketing gimmick. Horner, just 31, turned it into a racing powerhouse. His first coup, luring Adrian Newey, F1's top designer, to the team, a move that signaled Red Bull's ambition. Horner fostered a culture of innovation and risk-taking, making Red Bull masters of daring strategy. He gave the team a rebel identity, outsiders challenging the establishment. The Red Bull Junior team, his brainchild, produced stars like Vettel, Ricciardo, and Verstappen. Under Horner, Red Bull racked up over 100 wins and multiple world championships. But his legacy is more than numbers. He changed what an F1 team could be. He proved a newcomer could not just compete, but dominate. Fierce in politics, brilliant in team building, Horner built an empire from scratch. His influence reshaped the sport. Red Bull's rise was his masterpiece. Horner's reign was defined by two dynasties, Vettel and Verstappen. First, Sebastian Vettel, Red Bull's prodigy, delivered 4 consecutive double world championships from 2010 to 2013. Horner was mentor and protector, managing rivalries and pressure with a focus on winning. The infamous Multi-21 incident showed Horner's pragmatic, win-at-all-costs mentality. Then came Max Verstappen. Horner promoted him early, built the team around his raw talent, and took the fight to Mercedes. The 2021 title battle, with its controversies and intensity, was Horner at his combative peak. He defended Verstappen relentlessly, waging war on and off the track. 2 eras, 2 dynasties, both built by Horner's vision and leadership. He proved Red Bull's success was no fluke. Few team principles have shaped the sport so profoundly. After Dietrich Mateschitz's death, corporate control shifted to Austria, eroding Horner's autonomy. Horner's ousting was a decisive move, a message that no one is bigger than the brand. Horner's legacy is secure, but F1 moves on, relentless, ever-changing.